Hey everyone, welcome to my video tutorial. So for today's video, we're going to tackle about the different ways on how the words are built and formed. So let's jump to the video. So first we have collocation. So to define collocation, it is made up of two or more words that are commonly used together in English. Collocation are very common in English settings when certain nouns are routinely combined with certain verbs or adjectives. For example, draw up a contract, set up a price, conduct negotiation, etc. In other words, collocation reveals restriction on which words can go together and which words do not. Collocation are not like grammar rules. They depend on probably rather than being absolute and fixed. 7 types of collocation. So, adverb plus adjective, adjective plus noun, noun plus noun, noun plus verb, verb plus noun, verb expression with preposition, and verb plus adverb. Next, we have clients. So, what is clients? Clients are gradient used for teaching gradations of meaning. Words are spaced along the gradient. For example, words to describe temperature such as tepid, hot, boiling, cold, warm, chilly, and freezing. In other words, a client is a scale of language items that goes from extremely to another. For example, from positive to negative or from weak to strong. The teacher asked learners to map modal verbs or probably such as must, might, not, and may on a client, or probably from 100% sure to 100% not. Next, we have cluster. So to define cluster, it is a number of things at the same kind growing or held together. A bunch, a cluster, groups, a group of things person close together. So basically, it is a group of things, words, or people. So next we have configuration. So what is configuration? According to Wikipedia, configuration relative arrangement of part or elements such as number 1, shape, 2, contour of land, configuration of the mountains, 3, functional arrangement, a small business computer system, and in the other term, configuration, when you position items into any spatial arrangement, you are creating a configuration or specific shape. For example, scientists refers to the specific bounded arrangement of atom to make molecules and configuration. So basically, it is from the word itself, figure. So next we have creativity. So what is creativity? Creativity, the use of imagination or original ideas, especially in the production of an artworks. In other words, creativity is the ability of person or groups to make something new and useful and valuable, or the other process of making something new and useful for valuable. It happens areas of life science, arts, literature, and music. So, what are the examples of creativity? So, making connection, asking questions, making observation, networking, and experimenting. So, under the creativity, we have neologism. It's a term of use to describe a words that has been made up or invented by a speaker, which appears in transcript or spontaneous speech dialogue. It can also be described as a word which does not appear in the dictionary or the primary spoken language, but they're also not a foreign words. Loan word is a word adapted from one language incorporated into another language without translation. This is constructed of myths, which are words in two or more languages that are similar because they are shared of etymological origin and culprits, which involves translation. Example of loan words is cafe, from French café, which means coffee. Bazaar, from Persian bazar means market, and kindergarten from German means children's garden. Next, name of person or person name is the element on which all elements used to describe person are independent to have other elements about a person. So basically, it is a name of person. So next we have place name or name place. The name of place or geographical location such as town, lake, or arrangement hills. Next, we have words from literature. So basically, it is a word or words from ancient times. It means concerned with or connected with the writing studies or appreciation of literature, and its word has its meaning. So next, we have context. So context, the circumstances that form the setting of an event, statement, or idea, and in terms of which it can be fully understood and assists. So in other definition, context, the part of discourse that surrounded a words of passage can throw lights on its meaning, the interrelated condition in which something exists or occur, environmental setting, historical context of war. So what is another words for context? So circumstances, condition, environment, setting, background, situation, backdrop, framework, milieu, ambience. So it is a synonyms of commonly words that we use. So next we have clipping. Clipping is one of the ways new words are created in English. It involves the shortening or a longer words, often inducing into one syllables. Math with it is clipped from mathematics is an example of this. An informal example includes bro from brothers. Have another clip words. So from ad to advertisement, from proof to influence, fridge from refrigerator, and etc. So acronyms. Acronyms is a word or names formed from the essential components of longer names or phrases usually using individual essential letters. Example in the internet, lol, laughed out loud, OMG, oh my god, and so on. So next we have blend words. A blend words is a words formed from part of two or more other words. At least one of this part is not morph, but instead of splinter and fragment that is normally meaningless. Next we have blending is one of the many ways new words are made in English. It refers to joining the beginning of the words that ends of another to make a new words with a new meaning. For example, smug from smoke and fog, and brunch from breakfast and lunch. Next we have back formation. Back formation are words that is formed from already existing words, from which it appears to be derivated, often by removal of a suffix. So back formation, a complex word exists from the non-affix form and derived later. Example, to babysit from babysitter, to edit from editor, to lazy from lazy, to enthused from enthusiasm. So word formation, another examples of word formation or origin back formation: babysitter from babysit, donation from donate, gambler from gambi, moonlighter from moonlight, television televise. So
that's all for today, guys. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.